Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write me at wokwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Each time when I want to steam some food, I find that my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok makes an excellent steamer. And in this case, all I need to do is to get some steaming racks. And in here, you can find steaming racks sold in Amazon, and it comes in 3 different sizes. But you actually only need 1. But it's good to have them, and you can use it for other purpose as well. The nice thing about the Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok is that it is large enough that you can accommodate many different sizes of bowls and plates. In this case, I use a bowl to steam some bun as well as some jiaozi. Because the Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok comes with a glass see-through cover, that makes it an excellent steamer. And one advantage of using this method is that you can use different sizes of plates to use for steaming. The other way is to use a bamboo steamer. Most bamboo steamer comes with 2 baskets. It gives them greater versatility as well as larger steaming capacity. In this video, I'm going to show you a steamed egg dish that you can try it right away. This dish will make a complete meal. I'm going to cook this dish with 6 eggs. And by adding water to the eggs, it will create a softer texture for the eggs. And the amount of water that you add can be determined by your personal preference. I add about 1/4 cup of water. To season the egg, I'm going to add my Wok with Tak basic seasoning mix. This behaves almost like a chicken stock, and it will enhance the umami flavor of the egg. It makes it more savory. I have this seasoning mix available on Amazon, and you can give it a try. It really makes a difference. It makes the egg more savory as well as more tasty. I call this seasoning mix basic seasoning mix because it can be used in almost any food ingredients, and the goal is to enhance the natural flavor of the food ingredients rather than overwhelming them. I'm going to use a 10-inch plate to steam this dish. Now, in order to prevent the egg from stick to the surface of the plate, I'm going to line the plate with plastic wrap, such as saran wrap. Make sure you choose the type of plastic wrap that is heat resistant that can be used in the microwave oven. This helps a lot because after you finish the dish, all you have to do is to remove the wrap. Otherwise, the egg has a tendency to stick to the surface of the plate during steaming, and it makes it very hard to clean afterwards. And make sure you choose a plate that have a high enough edge that will accommodate the amount of ingredients that you're going to add to the plate. Unfortunately, the wok is very flexible because it's a large opening, so you can use plates and bowls of many different sizes. And next, I'm going to add different ingredients to the egg. There are many choices. The ingredients that I'm going to add first is some bacon. This bacon has been cut into small pieces. Actually, I use this bacon in a different dish, but I thought it would give nice flavor to the egg. I break up the bacon and spread them over the surface of the egg. I do not use too many because I just want to use the bacon as a condiment to flavor the egg dish. You can choose other ingredients to serve the same purpose. For example, ham would be a good substitute for bacon. If you have some sandwich ham available, you can cut them up into small pieces, again, spread them over the surface of the eggs. Next ingredients that I'm going to add is some shiitake mushroom. This shiitake mushroom comes as a dry mushroom, and I have hydrated them earlier. And I use this shiitake mushroom in another dish. And my wife loves shiitake mushroom, so this is a good way to use the shiitake mushroom. It will provide a wonderful flavor. You can decide how much shiitake mushroom that you want to add based on how much you like them. In this case, I'm going to add quite a bit because my wife is a big fan of shiitake mushroom. I think the ingredient I'm going to add is some portobello mushroom. The portobello mushroom has very different texture, and it will bring a different type of a culinary experience to this dish. Again, my wife and I both are great fans of mushroom. And since I already have this mushroom in my advanced prepping, so adding them to this dish is relatively simple and straightforward. If you don't have portobello mushroom, white mushroom will also does an excellent job. Again, you can decide what you have available and what you prefer. The next item I'm going to add is some broccoli. Again, I have broccoli already in my advanced prepping, so it's easy for me to choose to add to it. Now, I'm going to choose the broccoli pieces that are relatively small to add to the egg, because if they're too large, they will become intrusive when you eat them. When they're small, they fit together very well with the dish. The final ingredients I'm going to add is some shrimp. Both my wife and I love shrimp, so I'm going to use some large shrimp. Now, this dish actually provides a very complete meal with two different kinds of proteins, which is bacon and shrimp, two different mushrooms, shiitake mushroom and portobello mushroom, and one vegetable, which is broccoli. This dish is extremely fast and easy to put together, particularly if you have advanced prepping already in your refrigerator. And if you have everything ready to go, it takes only about several minutes to put it together. And now we are ready to steam it. The Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok is perfect for this purpose. And as I'm preparing the dish, putting all the ingredients in the dish, I have water boiling in the wok. Now, when I put the cover on, the water boils much faster. And in fact, in this case, I only need to set the setting of the stove to about medium. Because if I set it too high, I will boil off too much water. I just want the water have a nice rolling boil. So now I'm going to put the dish into the steamer. I use about 5 cups of water, which is about maybe an inch or half inch above the steaming rack. Now, after I put the dish into the wok, I position it, make sure that it sits securely on the surface of the steamer. And now I'm ready to start the steaming. I put the cover on and I set the timer. I usually will steam this dish for about 7 to 8 minutes. But you can keep an eye on it because the plastic cover will allow you to look at what is going on. The glass cover really is excellent for monitor the steaming process. I have checked several times, and at the same time, I make sure there are enough water at the bottom of the wok. And the amount of water that I add is sufficient to last the entire steaming process. I also adjust the heat to make sure that it's not too hot. Now, 8 minutes later, I remove the cover, and the egg is ready. And to make sure it is properly cooked, I use a pair of chopsticks to test the texture of the egg, and it looks great to me. So the dish is ready. The final step is that I'm going to garnish the egg with some scallions. This will give the egg dish a nice fresh flavor with the scallions. But however, it is completely optional. If you decide not to use the scallion, it will be fine as well. To fine-tune the flavor of this dish, you can add additional sauces. For example, you can add a hot chili sauce. In this case, I'm going to garnish it with just a touch of soy sauce. You can experiment with different types of sauces for this final step. Soy sauce seems to work really well, so this will be the first thing I would suggest you to try. This is a great egg dish, simply because there are many options of the different ingredients that you can add to the dish. As you can see here, there are many different possibilities, and because of the way how you steam it, you can include both vegetables and proteins. I probably would not include things like chicken or beef. They does not seem to do as well as with shrimp, and bacon and ham works really well. A stainless steel wok works very well as a steamer because it will not rust. However, you can use a carbon steel wok as well, as long as after you finish steaming, that you coat it with a thin layer of oil to prevent it from rusting. This egg dish is extremely popular in Chinese family because the egg goes really well with rice, and it's very flexible, and you can select many different kinds of food ingredients to make this dish. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. With this cooking system, you can make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. So if you would like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.